Hello. Whoa. Oh, they should be over here. Give me 1 second. Hello. Here I am. Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet. My name is Mary and today I'm coming to you with our midweek live, our usual midweek live. Welcome. I know I actually forget to start talking assuming that people are coming along, but then when people watch it later I'm standing there going, so I'm going to start talking early or at least say hello and welcome and all that jazz. So I see some people are coming on, so welcome everyone. Welcome. Say it with Squishy Yarn Crochet. Hello. I don't usually see you on our lives. Hello, welcome. welcome. For those of you who, I won't talk too much because no one's on yet. We've got 2 people on. Say it with Squishy Live is on. Is that how it is? Say it with Squishy Yarn. Say it with Squishy Yarn Crochet. Gotcha. Oh. And welcome to all. Welcome. This is our midweek live. Cheers. Thank you. I'm having my tea with my kitty cuppy today. Sometimes it's puppy cuppy and sometimes it's kitty cuppy. Today it's kitty cuppy. There you go. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Busy week again. It's always a busy week here at Wow Crochet. Lots of new things that's been happening on my end. Not so much your end, but my end. That corner over there that I've been advertising. I'm not going to say too much because there's not many people on at the moment. But that corner over there is this close to the reveal. So I may do, during the week, next week, I may do a little snippet on the corner. And maybe pop in some bloopers at the end of that snippet, just for fun. Just for fun. So I'm not going to talk yet until lots of other people get on. We are having a very busy week again at Wow Crochet. We will be doing a lot more. The dream catcher that we are currently in the middle of, I have recorded it. It's ready to go up tomorrow. I just wanted to do the reveal today. Part of the reveal, it's not all done. I've only done one part of it, which is, I'll show you in a moment. 2 parts of it. I tell a lie. There's 2 parts of it, but that's in one part. That'll be in one tutorial. And then on Friday, I'll do the rest of it. So you'll get the whole thing ready by this week. I've decided to actually clear it off this week. It's the best thing, and get it out the way this week. I've got a lot happening next week, so I want to push as much out this week as I can. The other thing I forgot to mention was, remember last week when I said there was something else on the list that I wanted to get done this week and I'd lost the list. I didn't find the list, but I found the other project. Hi Kaz, how are you? I hope you are well. I found the other project. Oh dear, can you see? I'm not going to show you yet. I'll show you. Remember our shrug? You know, I can never get that word out. Every time I talk about the shrug, it doesn't come out right. I'm only halfway through. Now, let me tell you a little story about the shrug. Yours truly did the tutorial for the 2 rows or 3 rows or whatever it was. And I sent you off on your way and I said, go ahead and do your whatever it is rows. Hello, Barbara Hatfield. I hope you are well. And I did that and I did the same, but I used in the tutorial, I used a 5mm hook. So I went off and started, hi, Kerry, I hope you are well. Welcome. And started using the 4mm hook like a duffer. And then I found all this was going this way. And I thought, am I doing the pattern wrong? So lo and behold, I had to watch my video again and realized I used a whole 2 hook sizes smaller than I started off with. So I had to restart the whole thing. So I do apologize for the delay in that. And it is coming. That is like half of the rows I need to get done. The other half I hope to get done by this weekend, we hope. And so by Monday, we'll be able to have the final tutorial of that one. Yay. I'm looking forward to wearing it actually, because I really want to wear the shrug, because at the end of the day, that's cotton. So for me, I love wearing cotton, so I can't go wrong. Now, what have we done this week here at Wow Crochet? All right, we did the final row to our, well, let me go back a bit. Star blanket. We finished that on Monday. Yours truly got a little bit silly in that recording, and I do apologize in advance. Oh, sorry, too close. The lighting is not good. Don't worry, next week that's going to change, guys. Okay, so there we go. So it's actually a gorgeous, I know, right? I know. Super gorgeous. Now, oh, peekaboo. Thank you, Kerry. Yeah, so that's all complete. Oh, that was done on Monday. And on Tuesday, we did. Yesterday that was. Tuesday was only yesterday. We did the border to my little placematty thing, the one I'm going to put under my yarn bowl. And it's a gorgeous little wave border or shell border or whatever you want to call it. So we did that, okay? And that's super finished, and we don't have to worry about that anymore. And you know what, guys, pat yourself on the back for that, because that is the end of our Corner to Corner series. Oh, it's so sad to see it go. But we have done so many projects with the Corner to Corner. We have done one blanket, which is behind me right here. We have done, oh, I don't even know what we've done now. We've done the blanket. We've done the rectangle shrug, which is not shrug, rectangle doily thing. And we've done that square one. And I think that's it. That's what we've done. But that's only the Corner to Corner for the granny stitch. In the future, in actual fact, we've already done a Corner to Corner, normal Corner to Corner on my mood pillow. If you think way back to when I had my mood pillow, once all this recording is done, I might pop the mood pillow link in that description box. It'll take me about 24 hours. Sorry guys, I can't get in. I might try and see if I can edit it today, but every time I try it won't let me. It doesn't let me for 24 hours. I don't know what I've done. I must have blocked something, who knows. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We did a Corner to Corner square, the other version, not the granny stitch version, the other version for the pillow, for the back of the pillow and the front of the pillow on both sides. I can't even remember now. It's such a long time ago. And yes, so we did both sides for the pillow. So if you wanted to do a normal Corner to Corner, maybe in the future we will do one. But for now, that's the end of the series. Just for a little while, we're going to push Corner to Corner out the way and attempt some new stitches. And they are coming next week, new stitches. Yay, yay, yay. Let's do this clap, because I don't want to make too much noise. Every time I clap, it's really loud. If you guys wanted to see the sneak peek, I'm not going to do it yet because there's not enough people on. I was going to say the sneak peek of the second Dreamcatcher. It's very exciting, that second one. It's so different to the last one. Well, not completely different. I was going to do a butterfly, but I changed my mind. I saw a birdie instead, whom I've named Joey. Halfway through the tutorial while I was recording, I'm going, da, 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 da. And anyway, grabbed Joey, and I realized I'd named him Joey halfway through the tutorial. So there you go. All right, I will do the reveal, even though there's only a few people on, but I'll do the reveal anyway because I want to. I can't hold back. There's little Joey. Oh, he's so cute. And there he is. Oh, it's all squashed. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That was supposed to be a very nice reveal. I must have just squashed it when I picked it up. And there's the feather. That's the first thing we're doing, or the second thing, or they're both in the same tutorial. That one and that one. Now, I used Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton. I think, oh, it's fluff everywhere. You should have seen when I was doing it. Oh, it was so funny. I had the fluff in my hair, in my mouth, on my face. I had it everywhere. You guys couldn't see it because all you could see was the hand going like that, making the feather, but you couldn't actually see all the fur, all that fluff stuff was everywhere. And I'll tell you what, when I got in the mouth, I was choking and carrying on. I know, it's pretty cute. I've messed it up a little bit by playing with it before, but it's nice. It's usually quite straight. There you go. Now, there's going to be two more here, but not feathers. Two other items. I'm not giving that away. I'm not giving that. You're going to wait and see on Friday for that. But this is coming out Thursday. The feather and Joey, a little Joey here, is coming out on Thursday. This one was a little bit finicky, a little bit, because, kind of small stitches and so I don't know whether it's good for the newbie. You could attempt it. But it is definite for the usual, not the usual, I shouldn't say usual, the more intricate crochet. Check it out. He's very cute. His eye is green. I gave him a green eye because I wanted to keep his colours in sync with the dream catcher. I'm trying to get the best. Oh, that's nice lighting right there. Oh, gorgeous. So I wanted to keep him in sync with the colours of the dream catcher. And I popped him up the top. I'm not going to be doing a loop up the top for hang up because we're just going to hang it up in one of these gaps right here. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like, I reckon the bird looks better than the feather. Well, actually, I like the bird better than the feather. That's the difference. So that's that, guys. Let's have another cup of tea. We don't have many people on today. Is everybody sleeping? Are you all sleeping? You're all sleeping, aren't you? So there you go. And we are definitely doing that. That'll be complete this week. We'll do one tutorial Thursday night, sticky stitch the bird if for an adventurous beginner. It is so cute, one stitch at a time. I know sticky stitch, I found that even as a professional, it was a little bit tricky for me, but then my hands are quite, don't tell anybody, a little bit stubby. So if you've got nice, gorgeous, thin hands, tiny little hands, so if you've got that, then you'll be okay. Look, attempt it. Newbies, attempt it. And if you're struggling and you can't get it, go back to our other tutorial where we had the butterfly and probably make a little butterfly instead. I was going to do a butterfly, but I kind of changed my mind. The very last minute, I changed my mind, as you do. And I thought, you know what? Last week, I even advertised, I'll do another butterfly, And then I thought, why am I doing another butterfly when I can do something totally different and give you guys something different? So I thought, let's do the bird. Let's do the bird. And that's that. That's really it. The other two items, I'm not telling you what they are. They're going to be a surprise on Friday. I'm sneaky like that. But I tell you what, when you see the video of the feather, I'm sitting there choking and dying in the background because all that fur, not the fluff, not fur, the fluff. Every time you brush the fluff, it would turn back and go straight into my nose and straight into my mouth. So I'm blowing off this. Oh, look, this is what you missed. You want to see what you missed, Kiki? Oh, what you missed. There's little Joey. There's little Joey and a little feather. It's a little bit messy because yours truly squashed it before I started. Before I got on, I accidentally squashed it. So I do apologize. But it does lay flatter. It's just, some people do tend to put hairspray on it. Yours truly will not be doing hairspray. No. I don't want one of the ones that they put hairspray on are the ones that twirl a little bit. If you want one that twirls a little bit, yeah, by all means, put hairspray. I even mentioned it in the tutorial. If you wanted to put some hairspray and then just twirl it a little bit while it's a bit wet, you can. I didn't want to do that. I know the feather was cute, but I tell you what, I'm still doing this. Literally, whilst I was doing it, the feather everywhere. Whilst I was doing it, the feather, all the fluff was going at my nose, my mouth, and you can hear me going in the background. I wasn't puffed out. I was just trying to blow all that fluff away. And I'm so itchy now because the fluff just annoyed me. So there you go, guys. And that's it. Pretty much that's all I wanted to discuss today. And sadly, there's no one on. We've only a few of us today. The other day we had like so many on, and today we've only got a few. I think everybody's asleep. Well, I hope so. Did I scare everybody off last week? Hey, this face can be pretty scary sometimes. First thing in the morning, don't look at it. It's pretty scary. Cheers. So, now, I think I mentioned in the past that, my nose is so itchy now. Here we go. It starts. I think I mentioned in the past that when I finish a large blanket, I kind of get down a little bit. It kind of brings me down because a big project, it's almost like that project's been a part of your life for so long and it's gone. But it's not gone. I am considering selling that blanket, to be honest with you. I thought I've made it. I've got a lot of blankets, as you can see, lying around. That star blanket, the 5-star blanket, I'm considering selling. I'm going to price it this week. I haven't priced it yet because I haven't added everything up. I'm going to price it and advertise it on Saturday's Live so you can see what kind of pricing that I do for my work. Anything I do on YouTube, if I'm making them on YouTube, I will sell them on discount at the stores that I have on purpose because, you know, they're literally made for YouTube. They're not made for anyone out there. Out there in a big world that we're in. It's a crazy mixed up world that we're in right now. So there you go. And that blanket, it's nearly fallen down. That's why I'm reaching over to fix it now. And that blanket will be for sale on my stores and I will advertise that on Saturday. And that's that, guys. The other thing I wanted to talk about, we had, which I didn't bring with me. Can you believe it? I was so organized before and I rushed the last minute. The slippers. Slipper is definitely getting done next week. Okay. And all, oh, by the way, I've already started putting, I've got too many things happening in my mind. I've already started putting items aside for the very next giveaway. And you know why? Because we're pretty close to 7,000 again. It's going very fast. Hey, I'm not complaining, right? So once we hit 7,000 mark, 7,000 subscriber mark, that is, we're going to do another giveaway. So I started putting little bibs and bobs away. And I thought with those, with these guys right here, with these guys, I don't know. I think I've done 2 on YouTube. I don't know if I'll do any more. I think I might give them away in the 7,000 subscriber giveaway for the other 2 rings that I have. Yeah, so I might actually give them away through the subscribers that I have. Thank you, Kaz, by the way. I think that might be the best thing. And I've been adding other things. I've been adding yarn. I've already started. Can you believe it? And the reason I thought of this today was because, and get this, one of my winners was a Canadian, one was American, and one was, you know, a New Zealander, and one was, they're all over the place, right? And the one that was Canadian has just, get this, has just received her parcel today. I haven't spoken to her yet. I just saw, you know, Australia Post sent me a message saying your parcel's been delivered. So I'm going to message her later and say, hey, I hope you got it because it's been delivered. And the American one still hasn't arrived. So the transport at the moment is all over the place. So guys, if you are a past winner and you haven't received your prize, I will be getting in touch with you. Oh, you've been sharing my videos. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Karen. Yes, guys, share the videos if you like, guys. I don't mind who shares them. I don't mind where you share them. I'll just make it reputable, though. Don't share them in a bad place. So yeah, so that's how long it takes for the deliveries to get there. So the Canadian lady, I'm assuming it was M. Cherie. I can't remember now. I can't remember which lady won from Canada. I think it was M. Cherie. I could be wrong. Yes, it was. It was M. Oh, did I yell? I'm sorry. It was M. Cherie, and her prize just arrived today. This is like, what? How were her Tim Tams when they arrived? I don't know. I haven't had a chat with her. I was supposed to send a message to her via the message she sent me. And one thing led to another, and I forgot all about it. And just as I sat down and started thinking about it, I thought, oh, I never sent her the message. But it did arrive this morning. I wanted to message her this morning, but it was like, you know, I don't know what time it was there, but it was pretty early in the morning. So I didn't want to message because I didn't want to wake anybody up or anything. So I left it. But I will message her straight after the live to find out whether she got everything in good condition. I do tend to try and pack them well. Sometimes if they're going too far and it's costing me an arm and a leg, I tend to use less packaging because the price is just hefty. You're paying for weight, you know. You're not paying for the item you're sending. You're just paying for the weight. Oh, thank you so much. Alifa Nisa. I hope I said that well. I hope I said it right. But welcome. I've not seen your name here before. Welcome to our Crochets Live. We have a lot of fun here. Sometimes we're a little bit silly. Don't tell anybody. Sometimes we're silly. I know. I mean, you know, we do that. That's what you can do when you're live. When you're not crocheting, you can have a bit of a rest, have a break, and just, you know, relax and not worry about anything. And we are getting more people on now, so I'll do another show of all the items that I just did in a couple of minutes time. But just to let you know that when we are doing giveaways, that is how long it takes for your parcel to arrive. I think I posted it out, it could have been the 3rd of July, 2nd of July. Hello, Angela, Ghost Hacker, I hope you are well. And I posted it out 3rd of July, and she didn't get hers until this morning. And the American one still hasn't arrived yet. So it goes to show how long the delays are in delivery. So if you ever win, don't be sad if it takes 3 to 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks for your parcel to arrive, because right now, that is what's happening. And I think I remember when I asked them a few months back, how are we going for delivery? Post office couldn't tell me, but they did say they're getting so desperate they may have to start going by boat soon. What? Which would mean 6 months wait. What? So there you go. Hopefully we don't get to that. Hopefully it is only a 4 to 6 week delivery time. All the parcels that I have going, I always have tracking numbers, so you can actually track your parcels via Australia Post. And actually I get them to send me a message to say, you're tracking, your parcel has arrived in customs in wherever, say Canada. And now it's going to da-da-da-da, now it's going to da-da-da. And it tells you exactly where it is at the whole time. If not, you can actually go on the Australia Post site, type in the numbers of your parcel, the numbers that I gave you. I'm thinking Franca hasn't forgotten her notification for our live on Wednesday. Sometimes Franca doesn't make the Wednesdays, Kaz. Sometimes she can't make those Wednesdays for some reason. You know, we can't always expect her on. She's so funny though when she's on. She's a little bit cheeky, Franca. She gets the best of me, doesn't she? She's very naughty. So yeah, it does take a while for delivery, guys. Don't stress. I know the Australian has received hers. The New Zealander has received hers. Oh, I can't remember where else it went. Can you believe it? There were 6 prizes. Same, I forget. Oh, Angela. It's all good. Oh, I can't remember where else they were going. Oh, Franca is an angel like me. Oh, Kiki, of course you two are like my super angels. I'm going to call you twins. Twinsies. Yeah, New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand. Where else? There was a few, but everybody else has got it except the American at this stage. And that's the delivery. That's the post. There's not much we can do about that. She just has to be patient. The fact that she didn't have to pay for it, hopefully. She doesn't have to pay for it to arrive. The fact that she didn't have to pay for it means it's just a gift and she's going to really enjoy it. But the Canadian received hers this morning, so I will send her a message and say, make sure she got it, hopefully. And that's that. Too easy. So we are this close to doing prizes all over again, but they won't be as big as the last one, because the last one we did the 5,000 subscriber and the 6,000 subscriber giveaway, whereas this one we're only doing the 7,000, which is better, just as good, right? I've often waited 2 months for things from the US. Yeah, they did say there's going to be a longer delay because of the situation that we are in. You will have to find out if your Canadian has to pay tax. Oh, maybe. Is that probably what? No, it said it was delivered. It said it was actually delivered today, so she's got it. So she would already have it. The Canadian one was already delivered. That's what it said this morning. Your parcel has been delivered. It's the American one who hasn't got hers yet. So I don't know. I figured that the American parcel would come before the Canadian, would arrive before the Canadian. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I just send the stuff off and hope for the best. Anyway, 7,000 subscriber giveaway is coming up very soon. Not now. We've got a couple of hundred to go yet. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Keep your eyes peeled for parts 2 of this guy right here. Oh, look at the little feather. And Joey, I named him. I was sitting there crocheting away in the tutorial, and I don't know what possessed me. I just started saying Joey this, Joey that. Thought, I wonder if anybody knows what I'm talking about. This is Joey. I named him. And there's a little feather. And then on Friday, this is Thursday's tutorial, your feather and your little Joey. And on Friday's tutorial, you're getting 2 separate items here. I'm not going to tell you what they are. They're a surprise. I'm very naughty. You think Kiki and Franca can be the only naughty ones here? No, I'm naughty too. Now, you're getting those on Thursday and Friday, and that's going to be our week here at Well Crochet. And then Saturday morning, we'll do our live and we'll discuss and get this. Get excited, guys, because we're going to be discussing new stuff. Yay! Isn't that exciting? Never, Kiki? Isn't it exciting? We are ready for new stuff. We have finished all our blankets. We've had a lot of blankets this year, and look at them all. There's some up there, there's some here. We have had so many blankets. I don't know how we fit them in. I don't know how I fit them in, because on top of the blankets, I do other tutorials, and I don't know how I fit it in, but I do. And there you go. And so we're going to be introducing some new gear next week. Now, as you know, we had the slipper that we were going to do, the slippers. We are definitely doing those next week. I don't know whether you've received your slipper soles or not, but we're definitely doing them next week because I can't hold out anymore. And I put down the, what's it called? Hot water bottle. I put that down. We are doing a hot water bottle. I showed you about a week or so ago, I think, the hot water bottle. We are doing that pattern. I don't know what it is yet, because I haven't designed it yet. It'll probably be a granny square thingy. I don't know. Or maybe a granny stitch. I haven't really decided, but it'll be something granny-ish, I think, something basic so newbies can do it, as well as some of your intermediate crocheters. So I might make maybe the top part where, you know, the nozzle part is, I don't know what it's called, that top thing up the top there. We might make that a little bit intricate so newbies can do it, or we could just, like, newbies can do single crochets, and then the rest of us can go ahead and do this, you know, fancy little stuff. Or newbies can actually attempt it, because you know what? Just take a risk. Just do it. C2C granny, haha. No more grannies. No more C2C. Oh no, granny will do. No more C2C. No more corner to corner. Up to here with corner to corner. Corner to corner has choked me this year. I like to hot water bottle. Yes, we will be definitely doing a hot water bottle. I did buy it, but I don't know what I did with it. It's like anything, I pop it in a tub. But I have sorted out my area. So now when I buy things, I've got a spot now. I've worked on it. That's where all the stuff that comes in that I'm going to make for YouTube. Yep, 7:30 in the morning there, Ghost Hacker. That's good. Well, it's like, what is it here? We're 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon at the moment. So I've got a box there, and I'll show you that. I'll take C2C any day over bubble stitch. Well, that bubble stitch, you know what? That bubble stitch actually helped me out too, Kiki, because I didn't know how to repair a bobble. So I thought, let's have a play and see if I can work it out. And I did, and I thank you for giving me that idea, because I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Totally, Kiki. Yeah, I know. I must say, I have not done a bubble tutorial like a real one. Kiki's saying, don't you dare. She's saying, don't you dare do that bubble one. But we may do one in the future. Maybe not now. We'll just give it a rest. Let's just push bubble out the way. But we might do one in the future, because I haven't actually done one. Maybe we'll do a bubble washcloth. That sounds like a really good idea. Kiki's saying, no. That sounds like we could do a bubble washcloth. It's small. Come on, we could do that. We could make it nice. All right, we won't do it for now. We are having some new stitches coming next week, guys. We're having some new stitches come next week. We're doing the slippers next week, and we will probably do the hot water bottle. I'm not going to announce dates yet, because I haven't really decided what day to do what project. So it just depends on how far we get with everything. But this week, I should say, coming, we're definitely finishing off our shawl. Maybe in the future, the far, far away future. We're definitely going to be doing our shawl. I'm not a shawl. Mary, get it right, shrug. We're definitely going to be doing that next week. And I know that because I only have 20 rows to go, and that won't take me that long to do. Okay, I know it doesn't look right, does it? I hope I've got it right. Everyone's thinking, are you sure that's going to work? Probably not. You know me, if it doesn't work, we just add more. We just get together and I say, oh, I haven't got enough stitches. Let's do another 5 rows. This pattern, you can do that in front of the TV. You know, you can sit there and just like, you know, look away, and then you come back and think, oh, I did the wrong row. Let's just undo that again and do it again. No, but you can. It's a kind of pattern that you can do. Let me show you the pattern close up. If you are joining us new and you have not attempted the shrug, we have put part 1 of the shrug up. Okay, let me give you a nice close up of the stitch. Can you see? Oh, very nice, very nice. And as you can see, the color change on the whirl, the color change has started going lighter. You've got, it starts dark, which was down there, and it's worked its way up to about there. It's gone a bit lighter, and now it's gone really light up the top. What I wanted to do was to make sure, in my case, I don't know what thread you've used, that the lighter part ends up the top. So we're going to use the rest of that lighter part to do the border row. If you've used a whirl, if you haven't used a whirl and you've used your own thread, I just tell you, change your color, add your color, or just keep going, whatever it is you want to do. Hello, so glad I got on your live. Sherry Eccles. Sherry, welcome. So glad to have you here. Well, I've been on the live already for half an hour, so you might have missed a little bit, but I can, oops, upside down, but I can actually just show things real quickly and let you know what they're like. But there it is. As you can see, I've used, oh gosh, I haven't. I hope I've got enough. I hope I've got enough. Oops. Hopefully we've got enough, you know. But it makes a gorgeous stitch, the one we used. And so if you are joining us new, it's called Summer Shrug. So I hope I'm not yelling. Sorry, guys. I get really excited when I'm introducing my work. And I get really excited even when I'm introducing work that I should be finishing that doesn't belong to YouTube. This is work over here that needs to be done that's not for YouTube. And I really need to finish it. And this weekend, I am actually playing with that. I'm sitting down for the whole weekend and playing with it. Hello, that is a beautiful stitch. Catty Berry, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Catty Berry, welcome. I've not seen you here on our live before. Welcome. Yarn Chicken Time. I know, I'm a bit hesitant. And you know what? The worst part is that's stretched. It's gone more. I had it up to, I think, 41 inches to 43. I think it went up to about 42 something. It's gone right up to 44. I'm almost 45 now. So it's really stretched. So I'm hoping that when you guys have done it, hasn't stretched too much. But that is really stretched for me. So this is going to be huge on me. And it doesn't worry me because I don't mind big clothes. But what does worry me is that I may not have enough thread. But I do have a second skein. I just didn't want you guys to use a second skein. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we could make it just to sit. Like it'll just sit. A bit like this cardigan where it just sits. Maybe it'll sit further out that way instead. But mine will actually sit right over me because I've just made it too big. But, you know, it happens. I wouldn't stress too much. If yours is big, bigger than smaller anyway. That's my sister. Oh, Carla and Canterbury, your sisters, are you? Is that correct? I hope I got that correct. Welcome, family. I just found your channel with the Christmas in July fairies. I would use coordinating colour. Christmas in July fairies. Christmas in July fairies. I don't think I'm doing that, to be honest with you. So I don't know where that came from, but that's fine. Not sure how you found it. I don't mind. So okay. You two guys are sisters. That's nice. That's nice to have family together. You should see when my sisters get on here. Sometimes my sisters get on and we get a bit cheeky, as we do. Sometimes we get really cheeky. It happens. And there we go. So that's all the gear we've done this week. I'm going to show you again because we've got a few more people on now. But what I really wanted to talk about was this guy right here. Oh, I keep squashing the leaf. I mean the feather. I've got leaf on the brain. I'm not going to tell you what. But there you go. Oh, there's Joey. Have a look at Joey. He's so cute. He's my favorite. I named him. Can you believe it? I was right in the middle. Good afternoon, Kathy. I hope you are well. I was right in the middle of the tutorial and I just started calling out Joey this, Joey that. And they're probably thinking, who's Joey? Joey's the bird. I named him Joey. So there you go. I do these things. I know, I'm a bit crazy like that. And don't forget, guys, we did finish what's the wrong way around? We did finish my doily, or you could use that as a placemat as well. And we finished that this week. And we finished our star blanket. Oh, peekaboo. There you go. See, I told you I'd get a bit silly. Where's Franca when you need her? So we finished our star blanket. I haven't washed and blocked. I said I was going to wash and block it, but I haven't. I might hold out because I washed and blocked it already when it was on just the grey colour. Once I finished that second grey colour, I washed and blocked it. I washed and blocked it because I was a bit hesitant about that middle bit. I thought it was going to curl, but it actually hasn't. It's straightened out during the washing, and I didn't even have to tug or pull or, do anything weird with it. I just pinned it down. So it literally does straighten itself out. This is Bendigo Woolen Mills luxury yarn. So it is the best one, I think. Well, look, I shouldn't say the best one. I've used plenty of yarn. Oh, this makes a nice little top. Oh, look at that. Gives me an idea for a top. I've used plenty of yarn before, and it doesn't matter what you use. The star blanket is beautiful. It is, I know. I did muck around a little bit with the center of it because I thought I wanted to give it a different center. I wished I'd made that center bigger. Don't forget for our wonderful host. Oh, yeah, thumbs up. Thank you, Karen. Kaz always does that for me. She helps me out a lot, don't you, Karen? You're very nice. She's sharing my videos. She's talking about the thumbs up. She's great, Karen. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wanted to make that center piece a little bigger. So that little tiny center right there. I wanted to make that bigger, and I think I should have. Now that I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted it bigger, and I should have. Next time, I'm going to make it bigger. Thank you, Caddyberry. I hope I'm saying that right. Caddyberry or Catabear? Catabear. Caddy Bear. Katie. I'm going to call you Katie. Is that all right? Katie? And there you go. Now, when I say the yarn was the best, it's just the best for this one blanket for me, okay? I like yarn from everywhere. I don't discriminate. I'll try anything once. I have to admit, I love yarn from Turkey. It's beautifully and soft. I don't know what they use in Turkey, but the yarn is gorgeously soft. So I love yarn from Turkey, but I haven't ordered from Turkey for a long time. I think they used to be called Ice Yarn. I think they've changed their names recently. The name I really haven't ordered, so I don't know. Katie is fine. Oh, thank you. You use love, do you, Sticky Stitch? The Turkish people use love. I love it. Look, it's just one of those things. We've been very lucky to be able to order yarn from Turkey. Well, I have anyway. I haven't done it for a long time. I will. Very soft. It's nice to work with. Yes, thank you, Ghost Hacker. So there you go. But like otherwise, I'll use Bendigo Woolen Mills luxury brand. They have other brands as well, but I use the luxury. I will venture out to smaller stores and buy some nice soft yarn. It'll cost me an arm and a leg. It's still ice yarn, is it, Katie? Okay. I have bought ice yarn. It's beautiful. Okay, Kathy's bought ice yarn. We've got a Katie and we've got a Kathy on at the same time. You just want to confuse me, guys, don't you? So, yeah, so the actual ice yarns is quite soft. Not all of it, but the ones that I've bought in the past is soft. Now, in our future projects, I'm going to pull out some of that yarn that I have bought from Ice Yarns. I think it looks a bit like, what's it called? You know, the beanies that Bob Marley used to wear. Spotlight is my favourite at the moment. Well, it's the only place we can get yarn these days, Kathy. Natalie, hello. Should be sleeping, but wants to say hi. You want to say hi. You should be sleeping. Is that what you're saying? It's like anything, really. We should be doing something, and we're always doing something else. And funny you should say that. This morning, I usually get up on a Wednesday morning and I try and pump out all the tutorials that needs to be cleaned up to get ready by the end of this week, right? It's 2:43 a.m. Wow. You better be getting to sleep soon. Not yet. Just hang out with us for a bit. Have some fun for a while. And this morning was one of those mornings where I didn't. So from the 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock by the time I was awake this morning until 11:30, I just sat on the couch and just crocheted nothing. You know those things that you just do? And I wasn't even thinking of work. And then by about, I don't know, 11, 12, I thought, better clean up these tutorials. Better get these tutorials ready. It was one of the, I haven't done that in such a long time, but my brain needed a break. So then when I decided to get up and clean up and do things, I finished off little Joey. Little Joey. I finished off little Joey here, and then I started the feather. And that took me a long time, but it wasn't too bad. It was just that it's not something I usually do. It's not crochet related. It's yarn. Don't get me wrong. It is cotton, Bendigo Wool and Mills cotton, but it's not a crocheted item. So I thought, I really have to work on this. It's not my thing. So it took me a while to get super organized and get that ready. That actually, a lot of that stuff actually ended up in my mouth. And there was some in my eye while I was recording. I was recording nothing because I'm going like this, trying to pick it out of my eye. So it was a little bit of a messy job. And because I'm over the camera like this and doing this, it's all coming up. And I can see it, so I'm blowing. And imagine what you guys are hearing in the camera. So I had to stop recording and listen to part of it and then go back. And it was pretty loud because the camera's right there when I'm recording. It sits just under my chin, and I work. This is how I work, and the camera sits there, and I work like that. So when I'm, all you can hear is da 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 da. I'm thinking I had to delete it, start again, cut the old one off, and I just started over again. It was double the work, but I couldn't send it out the way it was. But that happens, and you have recording blunders. But it's done, and that will be up and running tomorrow night. Oh, yay! And then on Friday you'll get the final part to that dream catcher, which is gonna be great. And then we're done with dream catchers, guys. We're done with dream catchers. We're done with C2C grannies. So much fun stuff's going to come next week. That's got to go into Blooper. I deleted it and I emptied. You know why? Because the camera gets all full. So I deleted it. You know what? I should have put it in the bloopers. I don't think I can get it back because I empty when I'm recording, because it takes up a lot of space. Like you see this. Hello all and welcome to Well Crochet. My name is Mary, right? You see that. This is how I start, because it's when I get going, I'm fine, but starting, I'm like this. Hello. By the time I'm finished, I've wasted, 10 minutes of video just, right? So I delete it all, empty the delete box, because otherwise I can't fit everything. This is how long it takes me to record, right? And so that's what I did with that. Some of the stuff I don't delete, I keep, and I remember that I've kept it, pass it over. To watch everything, to find that one blunder, it just takes too long. But occasionally I remember what video it's on, and I even write it down next to me. Time was 10 past 10 or whatever on the actual recording. Or 10 minutes into recording, I say that so I can remember it for later. Some real blunders, like when I pinned myself and there's all this blood everywhere. That was a good blunder. I like that one. You didn't see that because I didn't show you on the tutorial, but I've kept it for the bloopers. It wasn't that bad. I just make it sound dramatic, but there was a little bit of blood and I was like a big baby, Don't give me a pin or it'll end up in my head, it'll end up everywhere. So that's what happens with my bloopers, and I keep them, the real bloopers. Sometimes the little jibber jabber I do, where I, get tongue-tied, and I tend to delete those because I just haven't got time for them. But I'm going to try and keep them all now. And at the end of the week or the month or whatever, just pop the bloopers up. No talk, just pop the bloopers up, and you can just have a bit of a laugh at my expense. At my expense. So guys, that is what we've done this week. Next week, ouch! I know. It was literally, I think it was that one there, and I just went out. And that's all you heard on the video. And then I said, and then I came back later. You don't see it, but you see me come back later saying, and I just pinned myself before, right? And I left it at that. But in the bloopers, I'm going to leave all that in. Because I had left it in going like this. Oh, look at that, I'm such a baby. A little pin. Oh, when I get a needle done, if I have to go to the doctor's or something, I go like this. Do it now, quick. I can't look at it. Have you done it yet? That's what I'm like. I'm such a baby. So there you go. That's our last week. That's our this week that you just saw. And let me throw you this week again for those, because I see the change in people. So I know people are coming and going. This Monday that just passed, yesterday was the border to this gorgeous little piece. And tomorrow you are getting little Joey and the feather that's getting all squashed in my hands. In my hands, it's getting all squashed. Oh, I've gone the wrong way around. That's better. Now, if you wanted to, like I said, you can actually hairspray this. I actually say it in the tutorial. And maybe the hairspray would have been better and it wouldn't get so squashed like that. Oh no, the fluff is coming up again. You can actually hairspray it and it literally stays that way. So the feathers, the little, yarn, the fluffy stuff of the yarn doesn't move. So it just twirls around slowly, but the actual yarn doesn't move. So you could probably do that. I didn't. And I know a lot of people who do hairspray it. Personally, I didn't. I don't like the idea of it. I like it all natural. That's just me. But, like I do mention it in the tutorial. If you want to hairspray it and twirl it, you can. And so that's going to happen. You'll get that tomorrow. And then on Friday, you will get the final part to that tutorial. And then bye-bye to dream catchers. I do have a bag in mind. Oh, did I say that out loud? That wasn't supposed to be mentioned until Saturday. I was going to mention it on Saturdays. I don't know why I said it out loud. I do have a bag in mind, by the way. With some lining as well. I should have just waited. I don't know what possessed me to say it. But it won't happen next week anyway. Probably looking at 2 weeks away before that comes. Big mouth. But I do have the bag in mind. That's coming. But it's not now. We're going to do the slippers next week. And we're going to be doing the shrug. And what was the other one? Come on, everybody, help me. You've been listening? I've just been more. There was one more. Quick. Oh, hot water bottle. Hexagon bag. No. We just did hexagon squares. Angela. You did want a hexagon bag a while back, didn't you? We'll think about it, Angela. Don't make me angry, Angela. I'll throw my tea. Don't get angry. I just get sad. Sit in the corner and sulk. Suck my thumb. That's what I do. I don't get angry. I just cry. What a sook. What a baby. Cheers. So there you go. That's that. Clapping this way, because I just realized I clapped again. When I clap, it comes up loud. I'm sorry. Now, it's not far off from August, and I did mention, we've done so many blankets, and I still have to say it, that in August that we will be creating a new blanket. You were talking about gloves. Thank you so much. I was Michelle Lovell. Oh, Michelle, hello. I was talking about, that was last Saturday. I mentioned that we were going to do the fingerless glove. Oh, I couldn't get it out. Oh, can you believe it? We were going to do the fingerless gloves, and we were going to do that on Friday. But I want to finish off the Dream Catcher Friday. So we are going to do the fingerless gloves, but not till next week. Sorry. I do want to get that Dream Catcher out the way, because once it's gone, we don't have to worry about no more blankets. Michelle, oh, you're from Hobart. Welcome. From Hobart to Melbourne, welcome. We can only wave to each other now. We can't visit for a while, but things will change in the future. We hope. My little short visit that I made to Hobart in January was like quick in and out. I didn't even get a chance to do anything. So maybe one day, fingers crossed, I can come over to Hobart because I really like it. Yeah. I want to go to the Salamanca market again. I really want to do that again because I didn't get a good view of that. When I went there, January, with a cruise that I was with Unwind Craft Cafe, and we went to the Salamanca market, and when we arrived, our ship arrived, a larger ship arrived, and we were 2,500 from our ship, 6,500 from that ship. By the time everybody went to that market, tiny little 4 foot nothing me, I was 5'2" by the way, but tiny little me standing down here, all these huge people up there, and I couldn't see a thing. We're all scrunched. Couldn't do that now, right? Not right now. And we were all scrunched, and I couldn't really enjoy it. And we were in such a hurry to go and visit some yarn shop and some other yarn shop. And I really wanted to enjoy the market. So the next time I come to Hobart, Tassie, I want to go to the market again, Salamanca market. By the way, if anyone's watching, Salamanca market's supposed to be one of those amazing markets, and I didn't get to enjoy it. So I can't wait to go again and enjoy that market. As we were speaking about fingerless gloves, I don't know how I got sidetracked on that market. The fingerless gloves will be coming, but they won't be coming until next week now because I want to finish off that dream catcher. What do you do around Christmas? Well, last Christmas, if you were on Wow Crochet, you would have known I had a bit of issues last year, so I couldn't finish off the projects that I needed to. So I usually do little things during Christmas, but last year I did a table runner, a large table runner. You can actually go into my playlist. I've got a Christmas playlist. I've got a few playlists actually. I should shorten them a bit. But if you go all the way down, probably 3/4 of the way down, you might find on the playlist section the Christmas and Easter playlist. And you'll see some items that I made last year and the year before. But this year, I want to finish off what I tried to do last year. And I'll be starting the Christmas gear a little earlier. Yeah, and at the end of August, not even end of August, probably mid-August, I'm starting for Halloween. Oh, can't wait to do Halloween stuff. I have so many projects I've been playing with for Halloween. After that, straight after the Halloween, it'll still be before Halloween. It'll be like September of some time. I'll be making for Christmas. So that's going to be fun. We're going to be doing lots of little things. I haven't even decided what we're going to do for Christmas this year. Hasn't even crossed my mind. This year's not a good year for us here at Wow Crochet. It was supposed to have been a great year, but it's just the way the world is at the moment. It's all over the place. So we've been taking one day at a time. I even changed my whole format to what I had at the beginning of the year to suit our lives at the moment. My format was every day there was going to be the first day of each month, first Monday of each month, first Tuesday of each month, first Wednesday and that we're going to have different things. Halloween is your favorite, Kiki. Oh, we're going to play with some stuff this year. And that whole format had to change to suit our lives at the moment, the way we are all living. We're all at home, and I thought, cut all that out and put up more tutorials so that people at home can create and make things while they are stuck at home. Yeah. So I changed my whole plan to suit that. Now I want to start getting back into it, not completely. I'll still be doing these tutorials as much as I can, at least 3 tutorials a week. So you won't miss out. But I'd like to pop in some more of those video blogs. Yeah. Tomorrow, I love Halloween. We're going to have a bit of fun with Halloween, Carla. I've already prepared it. All I have to do now is practice those items, and I won't make them difficult. But some items may be a little bit intricate, but the rest will be basic, and I'm going to be doing a Halloween night. Oh, we are going to have some fun. Oh, it's going to be a Halloween party, and Halloween, it's going to be fun. We are going to have some fun. It's going to be different. It's going to be so different to what I usually do on the channel. It'll always be crochet, but it is still going to be a tad different. You're going to see a different side of me. Because we're going to have some fun with Halloween. I don't see why we can't have some fun, even though I have fun every other time. I'm always having fun, regardless of what I'm doing. Straight after Halloween, we're getting straight into Christmas, but we'll be starting the Christmas projects around September this year. Don't want to get caught out like I did last year. We had a bit of an incident, and I couldn't get all the projects done. It was a personal thing. I couldn't get it done, and there was no way, even if I tried. I love Christmas. No viruses messing up this. I know, right? We're not messing up our Christmas for us. We're going to have a normal Christmas like anybody else. Um, so there you go. And that's that, guys. That is all I wanted to talk about today. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want to discuss about the projects we're working on or anything about future projects, I have a piece of paper and pen over here. Over here. Forgot where I put it. Over here. Over there. It's over there. You can tell me now and I'll write it down. Let me get that paper and pen. Let me get that paper and pen so you know I'm not kidding. There we go. Oh, it's blank at the moment because you guys haven't said anything today. If you guys, oh, you've already said, I'm sorry, you have. You asked about Christmas. So I'll pop that down. Christmas. I know it's a bit of a scribble there, but it's there. So you've asked about Christmas. So every time you guys say something, I'm writing it down because I tend to write it down after the live and I forget. And there's nothing worse than watching yourself over again. I have to watch myself over and over again when I'm doing tutorials. All right, I love making turkeys. I know I should be able to start crocheting this week. I pray that the stitch is inky. I don't know what it means. Back. I cannot use my arms. I'm getting very upset. Oh, okay. Take your time. You know, when you're not feeling physically well, take your time. Just take your time with that. And when you're ready, just do one little thing at a time. Don't rush. We're not going anywhere, sadly. How about a cowl or crochet along? We could do that. Any ideas? Or you want me to just invent something as a crochet along? We just finished all our blankets. I'm intrigued and impatient for Halloween projects. We're not just doing the projects, dear. Kiki, we are going to have some Halloween fun. After the projects are done, we are going to get our items. I'm not going to tell you about it because that's going to be it's just different. It's totally different to what you usually see here at Wow Crochet. Oh, you are so intrigued now, aren't you? Look, it's not totally different. The crochet will be there. You will be getting crochet items. Halloween projects sound fun. You're definitely getting the Halloween projects, right? What we do with those projects, that's the fun bit. I'm going to have a little, oh, it's going to be great because I love to write. So I'm going to write a little narrative. It's going to be huge. It's going to be massive. Breathe. So that's Halloween. And around September, we are starting those Christmas videos. So Karen, was it? Karen Kaz? Yes, mentioned a crochet along. You know what I wouldn't mind making? Something I've not made yet. You know how you make the large shawls that go around? I haven't made one of those small little triangle shawls. I would love to make one of those. Shall we do one of those? Is anybody interested in that? Maybe like different squares, patterns, and join as you go. Yes, I've done join as you go on a blanket, but we can do that. We can do join as you go for the hot water bottle as well. You're talking something bigger, yeah? What about that blanket right there? Another blanket. Yes, hot water bottle can be join as you go. It would be different to the other one. I'll show you another join as you go, which is very easy. I started watching your very first video. I don't think no one could get tired of watching. Oh, thanks, Sherry. That sounds fun. Not everybody's that way, Sherry. I have some not so friendly people that get on sometimes and say nasty things. It makes me cry. No, it doesn't. Sometimes I leave the message there. Sometimes I delete it. Everyone doing the virus shawl and on Crochet Australia FB page, but never tried myself. Look, the virus shawl, that one there. I know it's very popular. I just don't like it. Did I say that out loud? It doesn't do anything for me. Thank you. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I don't see what everybody else is seeing with that. I could do like a small, tutorial on it, but there's no way I'm doing a shawl or a virus shawl. If anything, I've got to try and keep it basic as well for our newbies. So everyone has to be able to do it. Like, I say everyone, not everyone can do everything. But you want to have it that's what I do with my blankets. I do basic blankets, and sometimes I say, look, just pop a row of single crochet on if you can't finish it, and the rest of us go away and do the intricate borders. Do you know what I mean? I tend to make things as simple as possible. I find the virus shawls a lot for people to remember. Well, no, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being, you know. Of course you're allowed, not like the bubble thing, I know, right? I've never tried a C2C. You know how much C2C we've done here, Katie? Halloween blanket. Oh, maybe. Got some prizes in store for Halloween. We are going to have so much fun for Halloween. I really am so excited about it because last year I didn't get to do Halloween. It was a really bad year for me last year, and I just did not get the opportunity. In November was a shocking year for me, a shocking month for me. Mosaic squares and pretty simple front back post for texture or lapgan. Mosaic squares, aren't they a little bit difficult? Mosaic squares for people to do. A lapgan sounds good. Lapgan. I mean, they're okay for me to do, but most people, mosaic squares, I think that will be a little bit difficult for people. What else? We've got the Halloween blanket. I don't know why I'm writing this down because I've already got Halloween prepared. Could you crochet a spider web shawl for Halloween? Kiki, I've got everything prepared. That's part of it. It's not exactly a shawl. It's going to be a little, you'll find out. Mosaic squares in Halloween colours. Oh, let me think. I'm writing it down. Mosaic squares. Whoops, I can't spell squares. I forgot the S. The S at the beginning, not the end. Squares. I put down queers. Squares. In Halloween colours. I've got a lot prepared for Halloween anyways. I'm thinking more after Halloween because I've already prepared. I get the wool next week. Oh, you're getting Halloween wool. I may use a lot of cotton, but that's just for me. But you can use wool as well. I'll tell you in certain areas that you can use your wool. You could do an intricate blanket for adventurous people and do the big bang throw for the newbies. Big bang throw? What's a big bang throw? Send me a picture, Sticky Stitch, if you can. A sun hat. Oh, a sun hat. We can't get out. Did I say that out loud? A sun hat. We could do a sun. Let me write that down anyway. And a big bang. Let me write that one down too. So big bang. I don't know what this is. The red one I sent you. Oh, okay. Hello, wake up, Mary. Red. Sent. Oh, I forgot the other one. Sun hat, that's right. Sun hat. This is a very big list we've got here. No, it's just big because I'm writing really messy. It's not that big. Okay, we've got that. What else, guys? Give them to me. Whatever you want to give to me. I'm happy either way. We've got 5 months. We might be lucky to get out. Not likely. I feel like I'm in jail here. Never made mosaic squares, so I didn't know they were. Look, it's not that they're hard, Carla. It's just that they're easy for people who are intricate crocheters. Let me have a play. If I can make a basic one that's very simple, leave it with me. You know what? I'm going to put a star next to that. And let me have a play with that. Mosaic, where is it? Yeah, let me put a star there because I'll have a play, and if I can find something or make something or create as I do, because what I do is I get very excited. Like, whoops, I just dropped the pen. Tonight I will spend with that list you've given me. I'll just go like this tonight. I'll be looking around the room. My eyes will be crazy. I'll be looking where all the yarn is, thinking, oh, what can I make with that? There's a mosaic, there's a this. And I'll literally start to shake. That's how I get when I'm creating new things. A bit loopy, yeah? A little bit loopy. There's that's really cold tea. I'm not having any more of that cold tea. I'm going to make another one later. But yeah, it's when I start to think about the new projects, and the reason I'm doing all this, maybe I've used the wrong name, Mary. I'll send you a link. Okay, sure, I'll do that. Oh, are we doing something for Father's Day? Thank you. I missed all of that. How did I miss all of that? something for Father's Day. We can kiki. I was going to do a tie for Father's Day, a really normal tie. We did a bow tie once. We're going to do a normal tie. Never made mosaic squares. Didn't know. Yeah, we could do maybe a beanie, another beanie. I've already done a man beanie, and I've already done the man scarf. Let me stew over a few things. I do want to make a tie. I've always wanted to make a tie on YouTube, so we could make a tie, or we could make another scarf, or what else can we make for a bloke? There's not much. I know, Carla. What else? Let me think about it. Let me stew over crochet for men, and then I'll come back to you, unless you have something you were interested. Oh, Liz, you've just come in. We're almost about to finish. So, Liz, you haven't really missed much. I'll just do a quick flash of some of the things I did talk about. We finished our star blanket, but you already knew that because I think you finished yours already, yeah? I know that. I read your mind, didn't I? A vest. Ooh, it's a little bit out of my league, but we'll see. It's not out of my league. It's just that it'll be out of the league of YouTubers, but I'll have a look-see. I'll catch up later. I've got to say bye. All right, bye, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. There's not much else that you're going to miss, Michelle. Okay, I'll just do a real quick rough job. You did, yeah, lucky. This is finished. And I did mention that on Saturday I will work out a price of mine, and that's going on my stores. And this guy's finished. I finished this yesterday. So now it's ready for my yarn bowl. And a sneak peek at Joey the bird and part of the dream catcher. We're not finished yet. I've got 2 more items to add here, and I'm not telling you what that is. That's coming when it comes, but look at Joey. He's so cute. I was saying on the tutorial that when I was doing this tutorial on this guy today, I was recording yesterday and today for him and the feather, and I did him yesterday and the feather I finished off today. I got halfway through the tutorial and started talking about Joey this and Joey that, and I hadn't discussed on the tutorial that I'd named him when I was sitting crocheting by myself. I'd already named him. And I forgot to tell you guys, and I'm just talking about this guy, Joey, and they're probably thinking, who is Joey? It's the bird. So there you go. So I was going to do a butterfly and change my mind because we'd already done a butterfly for the smaller dream catcher. So I thought, let's do the bird. Let's do a little birdie. And birdie num num. Or if any of you know what that is, that was from a movie. What's his name? I'll think about it in a minute. It's called Mosaic Granny. Let me have, Kaz, I'll double star it now. Whenever I double star something, it means it's going to be done. The party. The party. Thank you, Karen. Yes, it was the party. I love that movie. Peter Sellers. I love that movie. He was so stupidly funny. It wasn't even half funny. Do you know what I mean? It was just, that was so good. It was just a basic feel-good movie, but it was well done, I think. I like the drunk. The drunk was funny. So I have double starred this. You sent a link. Thank you, Karen. I'll have a look at that later. I don't know how we'll go at doing a mosaic blanket. We could try. I would have to have a play beforehand. Birdie Num Num was hilarious. I know. Birdie Num Num. I know, it was the best. Look, I can watch, we're talking comedians here. I can watch comedians all the time. And one comedy movie after the other. Like, I can just sit there for hours. As long as I've got a crochet hook in hand, I'm quite happy. Nearly finished Carry On films, have you? Angela knows that I'm a Carry On girl as well. I love my Carry On movies. They're funny. The 2 Ronnies, also funny. Yay. And the Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, they were a pack, weren't they? Laurel and Hardy. Oh, gosh. 3 Stooges. Marx Brothers. Whenever I think of Marx Brothers, I always think of Groucho with his cigar. Who else? Who else do we like? Lucille Ball. We love Lucille Ball. Well, I do anyway. And Doris Day. She was an actor, a normal actor as well, but she was a comedian. funny as, and the ever-loving Whoopi Goldberg. Danny Kaye. Danny Kaye was the, I can't see how many people I love. Sticky Stitch, we love Danny Kaye. Porridge and open all hours. Porridge, is that what you said? On the buses was hilarious. Blicky. You know, it's funny, all the shows I used to watch in the old days. I mean, you know, I miss them today. Everything's live today. Not that I mind live, because we're live, right? But everything's, you know, boring. You had a crush on Danny Kaye. Wasn't he? You know what? People just didn't see the real side of it. He was an amazing fella. He could, his speech was beautiful. He was just amazing. He was a very clever man. He did all those ditties and the rhymes he did. He was just amazing. Him and, I hate to say it, what's his name? I've forgotten their names. You know why? Because we don't watch them anymore. I know they're not on any. Dean Martin and Jerry. Oh, Jerry Lewis. Do you know, over there in that cabinet there, right there, I have a gazillion Jerry Lewis movies. Bing Crosby, yes. I Love Lucy was very good. That was great. We loved that one. Lucy had another show as well. It was one that I Love Lucy and something Here's Lucy or something. She had two shows, but I just remember the I Love Lucy one. Carol Burnett. Oh my gosh, Carol Burnett. Have you ever seen Carol Burnett in the movie Annie? Watch that movie. It is a musical, right? But she is a classic. She plays drunk, right? But she is funny. The Lucy Show, yeah. Rockabye Baby. Oh, I lost a baby. Lost a whole baby. Oh, that's right. Powder. Put the powder there and the baby went disappear. Oh, Rockabye Baby. It's one of my favourites because I had the Italian fella on there singing the little Italian song Dormi. And it's one of my favourite movies. It really is. We're very lucky that we had the opportunity to see all these classical films whilst we could. Now, it's not so much classic. Great movie. I know, right? Look, we could just watch all of them. We could just sit there and put them all in a row and just press play and just let them all play. And then we'll just fall asleep. We wouldn't be able to. We'd just, you know, laugh the whole day. Well, they do say laughter's the best medicine. I think we should watch comedies. Carol Burnett, Tim Conway. I remember him, the tiny fella, yeah? Oh, I remember him. He was the one that was short, yeah? I think he was one short, Tim Conway. I think he was. Lots of good comedians, lots of good. I love Doris Day, and Doris Day had this most stunning voice. It's because we have too much now. Of course, yeah, we didn't have a choice back then. That's right, and good stuff. Yep. Yes, it's great. Yeah, we were very lucky. I think we were very lucky. I like to say we were. Not so much today, especially right now. No one's lucky now. Nobody's lucky at the moment. Right now. But we are here and we are crocheters or crafters, if you will. Now, I had to step out of my comfort zone. Let me tell you something, guys. This little thing here, it's not what I do. I had to step out of my comfort zone and try something different. Everybody watched the same thing. That's right. And it was always on, like there was always a midday movie. Remember that, Sticky Stitch on Channel 7, midday movie? I had to step out of my comfort zone to create this leaf. And I say step out. When I say step out, I really mean step out. I was frustrated with it. I was brushing and thinking, oh, it's not working for me. But it was just me being, I was just lazy. I wanted it done straight away, right? Oh, Bill Collins' midday movie, that's correct. He used to introduce all the movies. Wasn't he great? All the great ones. We missed them. So yeah, I had to step out of my comfort zone. It was fresh and clean TV. Absolutely, Sherry, I agree. I love the feather. I know the feather came out, it came out gorgeous, but gee, it really took a lot out of me. And see what I saw a friend of mine do, she actually did turn it like that and sprayed it with hairspray and then turned it again and then sprayed it again. So it actually, you could do that. I didn't, and I'm not going to. The yarn I used, as you know, Sticky Stitch, you know, the Bendigo cotton. It looks amazing. Yeah, Bendigo cotton is nice, but the cotton itself, it did rip a lot. So when I was brushing, I found it was literally tearing off. And so I had to slow the brushing down. I don't know if I mentioned that in the tutorial, but hopefully anyone who tries it is watching now. And I found it was ripping off, and it was very sad that it happened. So it's carded. Carded? Carded? Not sure what you mean, Kaz. Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. I think cotton would be too hard to brush. I think I would use wool. Probably better off using a wool. I used the cotton, but it didn't come up too well. I would say next time, given half that opportunity, I would have used wool. The only reason I used the cotton, I wanted to stay in sync with the colours that I had. I could have gone out and got the Bendigo Woolen Mills wool in the same colour if I wanted to, or similar colour. I used a dog brush. I did use that. In fact, I think I still have it. Here it is. It's still here. First I used the comb. Brushing fibres is great for yeah. First I used the comb, then I used the dog brush, because the dog, we can't touch the dog. I've never ever used it on him, because he's one of those dogs you can't touch. And so I bought this brush for him. We never used it, so I thought, let me try it on that, and it worked, but it did tend to tear the cotton for Bendigo. Maybe I was just as rough. So I stopped using that, went back to using the comb, and then went back to using that and then comb, and I mixed and matched it, and it kind of sorted itself out after a while. So you see on the tutorial that I get a bit frustrated with it. I don't yell or scream or cry or hover in the corner and suck my thumb as I usually do when I'm angry. And yeah, I don't do that, but I do get a bit frustrated thinking, oh, why is it fraying? It's really fraying. But I might have been a bit rough with it. Maybe next time a little bit more gentle. But it didn't come out too bad, considering it could have been worse. Well, we have to have done the whole tutorial again. Late, but glad I caught it lurking again. Hope you are well. Thank you, Charlene. Or throw it. I know I've thrown many things, Kaz, right across the room. Sometimes it would hit a wall and drop to the ground. Welcome, Charlene. We're almost about to finish up now. Cotton is shorter fibres than wool for most part. Look, I should have used the wool in that area, but like I said, I used cotton for the whole frame, and I wanted to keep in sync. Given half a chance, if I had to change my mind, I would cut it off and start again with wool. I'd already cut it off once. So that was the second attempt. It's part of the craft. I know. Look, would I do a leaf again? No. I have done them in the past, but that's never happened. I don't know if it was the cotton. I don't know if I was too rough, and I've only used a comb in the past. I haven't used a dog brush. So I don't know. It could have been me. Could have been the user. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't have to do it again. The other two items that I'm attaching will be crochet related items, very similar to the leaf. Oh, did I say leaf? Fine, there'll be leaves. Throwing a hook is part of the crochet. Where's my hook? Okay, I got this one. I'm not throwing it. I try not to throw the good hooks. Only those big fat metal ones you can't hold, the steel ones. All right, getting back to business. Given half a chance again, I would not do a leaf again. Oh, I keep saying leaf. Try feather. Hell, you know why I got leaf on the brain? I wasn't going to tell you, but we are doing 2 leaves. Look at me and my big mouth. We are doing 2 leaves there, one there, and they are crochet leaves. And that I won't have a problem doing because it's my thing. Leaf feathers, not so much. So there you go. I've spilled the beans. You're getting leaves on Friday, 2 leaves. I haven't finished them yet. I haven't recorded them yet. I haven't decided whether to do one in one colour, one in the other, or mix and match colours. I'll probably mix and match the colours. I'll pop a couple of the orange in, the light green. I won't put any yellow in. I'm trying to avoid the yellow for the decorations because there's far too much yellow on the ring. And I wanted the decorations to highlight the actual ring. I'm really messing this up, aren't I? I wanted the decorations to highlight. So I'm doing the green there. I thought of doing the orange and then the light green there. And then you've got all of the colors there except for the yellow. Trying to avoid putting that on. I haven't decided yet, but at this stage, you know what I'll do, don't you? I'll just decide at the last minute and just make something up, and then I'll change it completely as I do. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I have been on for 1 hour and 19 minutes and 41 seconds. And who's counting, right? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, we do our lives on Wednesdays and we do our lives on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. And don't forget to join me tomorrow for that. Let me show you again. For that feather and Joey. Join me tomorrow for that. That's definitely going up tomorrow night. And then join me on Friday to finish it. And then next week, we start our fingerless gloves, and we will be finishing our, I always do this, shrug. The word just doesn't come out of my mouth. Shrug does not want to, I'm going to call it a top from now on, a summer top, okay? And we're going to finish our shrug next week. Definitely finishing that shrug. This was fun. Glad I found you live. Thank you so much for joining us, Katie. And thank you to the newbies who have joined us today. Thank you to my regulars who are warm and welcoming as usual, and cheeky Kiki, and Sticky Stitch. Thank you, and Angela, and oh look, I'll go for all the names. I'll be here forever. Thank you everyone for joining me. I will see you on Saturday mornings live, or on tomorrow evenings video. I shall see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and do all those wonderful things that you do for me. And guess what? Ciao for now. Bye. Be good. If you can't be good at it. Bye. Ciao.